All right, guys. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty lit right now.
You're doing lit.
I'm doing pretty lit.
I don't know if that's a thing, but it's a thing. So,
Yep.
I'll be your host tonight. This is Sergio.
This is Alec.
And you got Shelby.
So it's been a slow week for games tonight. Or this week.
Hasn't been too slow.
It hasn't been too slow. There's been some stuff.
Something snuck up on us though that I totally forgot about.
What's that?
Which was?
God of War. God of War.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. God of War.
That snuck up on me.
Getting amazing reviews.
Yeah, you mentioned it, and then I was like, "What?"
Yeah, I think we could talk. Let's just start with that. That's the biggest thing in the news right now. I wasn't sold on this. I played 1 through 3. I thought they were great.
Never played any of them.
I thought they were good.
I played all of them.
I never thought God of War was amazing, but it was good. So I think it's really cool. It's gonna be amazing reviews. I'm most likely gonna get it very soon. By 4/20, I'll have it, which is this Friday. So this Friday we'll probably get it. We'll do some Let's Plays. We'll do a surprise Let's Play. We'll post about it more on Twitter. It should be really fun. We're playing God of War. Yeah, it's crazy. Did you expect these reviews?
Kinda.
Okay.
Like what I expected from it was pretty much what the reviews are saying. They're like, yeah, it's God of War, but it's different, but it's okay, and it's good. It's weird
like more
change.
mature.
Yeah, like I'm hearing like the game's not bad, and I'm not hearing like, oh, the game's the best thing ever. What I'm hearing is that the game decided to go in a different direction from what they were usually going in. Was like their over the shoulder perspective of, well, not over the shoulder. It was like more of a sky view.
Yeah.
Of just like this hack and slash gory rampage of just this pissed
this
off
manly man.
Yeah, this pissed off Spartan who is just like trying to kill gods. But then like now it's more of a Last of Us kind of feel. Like
I hear it's
like,
not even close to like
it's not
an escort mission because like
no,
Last of
it's
Us
not. It's not at all.
Way.
Yeah, hold on. My bad.
Sorry.
My bad for that. It's not a Last of Us feel, but when I said that, I meant it's like
the companionship.
It's a Last of Us story.
There you go.
The
That makes sense.
story feels like that. It doesn't play anything like Last of Us. It still plays very similar to God of War. Like what I got from it from the gameplay videos that I've seen back in the day was that it's God of War still, just from a different camera angle. And a lot of people were thrown off by that. They were just like, but it's not, you're not jumping around and hacking and sliding. No, you still are.
Yeah, you still are.
The
It's still God
camera's
of War.
just behind you. It's all that's different.
You just have like, it seems like there's just way more story and way more emotion that puts into it. There's way more detail in the environment as well, and the lore.
Oh yeah,
like,
I saw like
really cool
I saw the graphic comparison from the trailer to the actual game. Now they
better, definitely better.
They went back and they cleaned it up so much.
Yeah.
The beard looks crazier. The snow looks amazing. The axe looks amazing, which is like the biggest thing.
One of the coolest things, or before I get to cool things, one of the funny things related to that is I saw a comparison between PS4 Pro and PS4, but I'm seeing it on a 1080p monitor, and then I was like, I can't tell the difference. And later on, I saw a meme with this. It was that comparison. There's like a dude with binoculars, like looking at his computer screen, and I was like, I retweeted it on our page because like that was literally me. I was like, I'm on a 1080p monitor. It like kind of looks the same. Like, I don't know.
That's funny.
I don't have 4K.
You're trying to like spot the detail.
Does it look different? I'm like, oh no, I can't really tell.
Yeah.
But going back to God of War.
Never mind.
I think one of the coolest things he did is it like as far as I've been hearing on recent gameplay, because it's out, people are playing it.
People are loving it. It
seems definitely less like an escort mission, which I was afraid of. I thought it was going to be like Last of Us. Ellie gets in the way, blah blah blah. It's not even an issue, and it just seems like a very well thought out, almost remake, like a from the ground. You know, it is.
Yeah, they decided.
From the ground up.
Yeah, like I said, they decided to go for a weird
totally
change.
Different thing. Yeah,
and it worked. It was a small.
I
change.
was skeptical.
Yeah, same. I legit thought it was going to play like Last of Us.
I honestly, when I played God of War 1, I was like, this game's amazing. And by God of War 3, I was like, okay, I've had enough.
Yeah.
Like, so I think I'm excited. I'm actually genuinely excited. I'm going to play it.
Legit, like the only thing that made me interested in God of War 1, 2, and 3 was like, do I get new weapons? Yeah? Cool.
Yeah.
Tight. Do I get the same abilities from the last game? Do I get more abilities? Tight. That's all that I was looking for. It was like
just the fighting, the slashing.
Yeah, just the different combos that you could do. That was it. Like it was basically like Mega Man 1 through 10. It's like I get to kill other robots. I get more powers. Tight. Do I get the powers from the last game? No. Oh, that's lame. But I get new powers, new worlds. Tight.
Speaking of Mega Man,
Mega Man's.
It's another anniversary because I'm a huge Mega Man nerd.
The X series is getting.
Oh yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah, this time it is not because this is actually the third time that they decided to do an X collection. It's not just going to be Mega Man X 1 through 6. Now they're actually including all the way up to Mega Man X 9 or 8.
Is it 9?
Oh.
Is it 8 or 9? I think it's 9.
There was never a 10.
There was never an XX. There was never an XX.
Ooh,
yeah.
XXX.
Whatever. But there was never that. So they're going all the way up to Axel and whatever game came up after Axel.
Yeah.
So that's the
awesome.
first time. Yeah, it's the first time that they're doing that, and they're putting it on the PS4.
Do you know how much it's going to be?
I am hyped. It's probably just going to be. I think it's going to be like $29.99.
Oh my god!
I have to look that up because I could have swore I was listening to some random podcast.
We'll have to look it up.
Look it up for us, Alec. You have your phone?
Yeah. We'll have to look it up
because they're releasing it as 2 collections, but you have to buy the collection all together.
Yeah,
I was so confused about. I was like, so it's 1 through 4.
You had to.
No,
do that.
It is update because it's 1 through 4 and then 4 through 8, but. They're like separate discs too. If you buy the physical copy, they're separate discs.
They did that before because again, this isn't the first time that they did.
Yeah,
that. They did this for the GameCube. The GameCube was 2 separate discs.
$39.99.
Yeah,
that's
there you go.
For all of it.
My bad. It's like $40, and because it's a re-release, not a brand new title.
Yeah, that's good.
Even though it's like 8 games.
I was afraid it was gonna be 60.
There are 8 games, and they all have really good replayability. I do speedruns on those.
We haven't talked about how awesome those games are. If you haven't played, I mean, the early X's are okay. Like they're cool.
No, I love them for speedruns.
Oh, for speedruns for sure.
I blast through those.
X 4 and after were like my favorites.
X6 is my favorite by far.
Yeah, X6 and 7 were like probably when I played heaviest. Those were on PlayStation.
X6 was the last one on PlayStation. X7 was when they introduced the character Axel, and it was the 3D one.
Okay, yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, but
cool games, awesome games. I haven't played them forever.
The music is what I miss. I love all the Mega Man X music.
When's the last time you played it?
Mega Man X? Mm-hmm. Like, which one?
Any of them? X6.
X6, I would say probably like a few months ago.
Nice. Yeah. See, I haven't played them in years, so I'm excited to jump back in.
I played it at Alex's house a while back, and I blasted through it because like remember we were taking turns.
He's crazy.
Yeah, we were
so good.
It was funny because like we were taking turns. We were like, all right, so we'll take turns.
You should stream that.
Yeah, we were like, when you die, pass the controller, and then I just did like
never pass the damn controller.
Yeah, everybody died, and then the controller got to me, and I killed like 4 or 5 bosses.
Should definitely be thrown out the window.
Whenever you're playing like a side-scrolling like 16-bit, 32-bit game style, don't play death past the controller. There should be like a time limit on Shelby. Yeah, because he's just so good at like those side-scrolling games.
I speedrun
Metroidvanias, any type of game like that, platformers, all that kind of stuff.
Like I'm dashing like nonstop too. They were like, "You could dash that long." I was like, "Yeah, dude, you just keep pressing the button."
You're a monster.
I'm sorry,
monster. Anyways, so that's super exciting.
It's ingrained in my
that's
DNA.
Awesome. If you like Mega Man, there's another Mega Man's in the news, and Shelby has the Mega Man's. Don't you have the Mega Man's? Your little cat Palico is a Mega Man's now. Isn't
it? Yeah. Okay, my bad.
You're like literally so confused. I was like, dude, yeah.
Well, like because the way that you were saying it. So Monster Hunter came out with their update for the Spring Event Festival. They decided. Oh, the Spring Event Festival is actually still going on too.
When does it end?
I think the 19th now, or the 20th maybe. I think they may actually push all the way to the 27th with the Dante DLC release.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it came out the other day,
Friday.
On the 13th.
Today's Sunday.
Yeah, on Friday the 13th came out the other day, and it's pretty cool. The music. First off, the quest to get the item is called A Rush of Blood, and it just like every other quest, it's a lot less exhausting than getting the Street Fighter skin. The Ryu skin, because for that one, that is, oh my god, I hate that. You have to do the quest 7 times. For this one, you have to do the quest 5 times total, but it's actually a lot more fun. Depending on the weapon that you use, the music changes. So if you
that's awesome.
Yeah, like the music changes
depending
single player
on what quest you're doing.
No, you could go in there with full team. But to accomplish the quest, you have to fight 2 Odogarons. Not at once necessarily, but the twist is you fight one super tiny Odogaron that is almost the same size as your character, maybe a little bit smaller.
That's awesome.
So you can still mount it, and everything is like a fully functional Odogaron, like, and it hits like a truck for some reason.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, and then you fight a regular size Odogaron. So this quest was actually like really cool. And then I'm going out there with like a full team every now and again, and like we just slaughter this thing, cut off its tail. Some dude's like mounting it, and it looks like he's just like floating in the air at some point because this thing's super tiny.
Is it a high rank?
Yeah, it's a high rank quest. I think it's actually rank 7. I think, or it's a 7-star quest. I think you have to be hunter rank 13 in order for you to do it. And you need a total of the 5 tickets. My luck so far, I don't know if you can get multiple tickets at once, but I had to do the quest 5 times, and I got 1 ticket each time. It may be different for everybody else. Some people may get 5 tickets. Because I know, excuse me, I know for the past few quests that we've done, I got like
3, 4 sometimes.
I got 5 off of the Wyvern Steel Ignition for that quest. I got all the things I needed in one run.
Yeah.
Like, I think you guys were like, oh, I got 2. And I was like...
I done.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, I'm done.
Already.
Yeah. So, this quest is actually, like, really cool. It's a lot less exhausting. And it's fun. It's fun to do. It's not like the Street Fighter one where you're fighting this giant Baroth and they give you these crap weapons with these crap perks. Cool music. Don't get me wrong. But it was so exhausting to do. Oh, my God. And then you're just trying to find like the perfect way to kill it, and then you die, and then you gotta use another max potion. It was stupid. It was stupid. This one you can actually go in there with your own setup, pick your own weapons, go in there, tank it, use charge blade, use that charge blade build that everybody's like doing right now or whatever, longsword, whatever you want, your equipment. You go in there, give it all you got, have fun with it, and kill these things. It was awesome.
At the end,
I had a blast.
You get a little cute.
Yeah, you get a little tiny
Palico
Mega Man.
You get a little tiny
Mega Man.
To put on your Palico.
Yeah, you go.
And the Palico cat becomes a little Mega Man's.
Yeah, the Mega Buster
transforms.
takes 2 tickets, and the costume itself takes 3.
Oh, you have to buy them separate, huh?
Yes, you actually the costume you build as a full armor set, and you go change the color for the headpiece as well as the torso. It doesn't have to just be all blue. You can change it all red, all black, whatever. And the Buster, you can still have Mega Man equip like the Nergigante stick or sword or whatever the Nergigante gets, wherever your choice.
Little cute Mega Mans with a sword.
The Buster doesn't have any element, and I think it's actually fairly weak, but it's still cool to have. And like, I mean, my guy just dances around on a drum, anyways.
Yeah, because you have the
yeah. So it's pretty cool. I really like this quest. It was fun. It was a nice little change that Monster Hunter decided to throw in, and I'm really excited to see like what they're gonna do with the Devil May Cry quest that's coming up next on the 27th. Stay posted for that because I love DMC. I'm super excited. So hopefully that quest is gonna be super exciting. Yeah. I don't know what we're gonna fight.
Totally looking forward to it.
Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna fight because I had no idea that we were gonna fight 2 Odogarons for a Mega Man quest. I honestly don't know.
Super random.
Yeah,
they can do whatever they want.
I don't know what we were gonna
fight.
And
a tiny little babby Odogaron too.
Yeah,
little babs.
I imagine like we'll fight a Val Hazak for the DMC quest or Diablos.
Cool.
I don't know.
That makes sense.
I don't know, something with horns, just because like Dante transforms into demons and stuff. I don't even know if that really matters. They might just be like, hey, guess what? You're fighting a Puke like a giant Puke or something.
Alrighty.
I don't know, but yeah.
So, how do you guys feel about the developer Cliff Bleszinski?
I loved him.
I
loved him for making Gears of War.
Yeah,
I love that game.
Definitely made Gears of War.
Yeah.
He's in the news a lot right now because he came out with a new game. If you haven't played his last game, no one else did either.
What was his last game called?
It was a hero shooter. What was it called? It was called Lawbreakers. Lawbreakers.
Okay.
It was a little less of a hero shooter. It was like a fast-paced first-person shooter, kind of with hero elements. You know, I don't want to dog on him too much, but his team came up with a new game that was rumored to be developed in like 6 months. It's in early access right now.
Jesus.
Called Radical Heights.
Okay.
It looks terrible.
What is it? What is this game like?
Hold on. Before we get to there, Kirk Opotamus is asking a question. What's your question, sir?
Say, can I ask a question?
Can I ask a question? Yes, you can. Of course you can. What's your question? There's a delay. There's a delay in the stream if you're listening to the podcast right now, so we have to wait for him to de-gear up. Type. What's your WPM? Words per minute?
That's stupid.
What do you think about the newest update for it, the new shooting update? Honestly, I haven't heard about the shooting update. I don't know. Honestly, I'm terrible at Fortnite. It's hard for me to like. I can't build.
Alec just downloaded
Building
it.
hard.
I still haven't played it though.
I
No?
stupid.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know. I think Fortnite's an awesome and amazing game because they get updates so much. So if you're a Fortnite fan, I think it's an amazing time to be a Fortnite fan, especially with all the I mean, to put it frankly, all the media behind it. That like with Ninja and all that Drake stuff is going to keep pushing this game to the freaking sky, and you're going to continue to get updates and continue to get free stuff, which is like super cool. So what do I think about the update? I think it's just awesome that they do like every other week they're doing updates. That's amazing. I play PUBG and I'm jealous like of Fortnite fans. I wish I wish I was better at Fortnite. So that's what I think about Fortnite updates.
You think PUBG is?
They're
I don't play
awesome.
Fortnite.
Fortnite's awesome.
You think Fortnite's better than PUBG?
I mean, if from a fan's perspective, if like just down to if you're playing the game, I think Fortnite is right now is better to be a Fortnite fan just because
Okay.
they're continuously updating fans, and
Oh, you got a follower.
Hey, thank you, senor.
you can't give me much about it. PUBG banning players hurt them, but it was good for them. Yeah, I can't talk specifically about that specific update, but what was I going to say? Excuse me. Thanks for the follows, by the way. Would you ask? I'm sorry. Do you think it's better?
What do you think? Which one was better?
You were
Yeah.
saying that, like, as a fan, like,
It's better to be
yeah,
a Fortnite fan
it's
right
better
now.
to be a Fortnite fan right now.
Yeah. This actually segues. I hope I answered your question as best I could. Segueing into Cliff Bleszinski's new game, which is a battle royale clone,
Mm-hmm.
Radical Heights.
Yeah.
Which is, have you guys seen the gameplay for this?
Well,
No, not
we,
at all.
we,
It looks-
we checked it out.
Yeah, I
earlier.
showed you.
Just
Yeah.
very
It
briefly.
looks super janky. It's insane. Like, I love Cliff Bleszinski. I love his attitude. You ever watch interviews with that guy?
Yeah,
He's
that guy's
hilarious.
really
He's
cool.
super confident. I love it. But it's just kind of weird to see him jumping into another clone. Like, but somehow
That's the trend right now.
I want to play it.
I mean, like,
It looks
because
absolutely insane. Like, it's so stupid. But
Like,
I really want to play it. I'm
weird-
probably gonna play it.
yeah, the weird
Is it
thing
just
about
because of? I'm sorry.
okay, well, no, you go ahead because you're still going to be on the same topic. I was going to kind of like segue into another thing.
No,
Oh.
yeah.
Just pretty much is it because of the background of who the
No,
creator
not
was?
even because Cliff Bleszinski. Because I mean, his last shooter was terrible. But
Yeah.
it just looks. It's got this weird '80s like look to it. It's like you're in a game show. It's just absolutely like stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try it out. I'm definitely
Yeah.
gonna try it out. I mean, as much as I like Cliff Bleszinski, it's not really because of him. It's mostly just because screw it. Why not?
Yeah. But what I was going to say is that, like, there is kind of like this weird thing going on right now that a lot of people are saying, like, hey, well, this game just came out as playing like Fortnite, it's another battle royale. Like, it's a trend. I'm getting tired of all seeing all these battle royale games. But Fortnite or the battle royale trend or clones or whatever, that's not the first time that we've seen this. We've seen this with Dark Souls. There was a game that was literally a sci-fi version of Dark Souls that came out called The Surge. There's another Japanese twist on Dark Souls that's coming out. It's called Code Vein. It's not out yet. I'm gonna get it because guess what? I like the art style, but it's just Dark Souls. I've even seen gameplay. It looks exactly like Dark Souls. It's still like slow, but very like technical and all that stuff.
As far as gameplay wise.
Yeah, as far as gameplay wise, but it's not like it's not something new that Fortnite and all these other games are coming out and they play in a similar way. A lot of people will hop on that bandwagon, especially like if the formula works.
True, that's a good point.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is why not?
Yeah.
From Cliff Bleszinski's standpoint,
Yeah.
why not?
Yeah, because like it sucks that he came out with another game that's been done before.
But or whatever, or Kirk Optimus said he wished it would have been developed longer because
yeah,
6 months development cycle.
yeah, like it
pretty
sucks
short.
that like he decided to jump on that bandwagon, but he's not the first person to do it. There's
Good
been
point.
numerous people that did
Good
this,
point.
and some of those games are super successful. Some of those games bombed and failed. The Surge failed. Code Vein isn't even out yet, and a lot of people are having like all this speculation saying that it's going to fail or they're not going to play it because
It's like
just
a
clone of
vampire Dark Souls.
Yeah, and like
Vampire Dark Souls.
yeah, and then Bloodborne, which is made by the same company that did Dark Souls, From Software, and all that
Werewolf
stuff.
Dark Souls.
Yeah, it's just like this weird old English kind
You're
of
right.
thing
That
of
makes sense.
Dark Souls, but it's
If
made
it's
by
not broke, don't fix it.
yeah, it's made by the same company, but people still played it, and then there was like, oh, well, it plays just like Dark Souls. That's the point. It's supposed to play like Dark Souls. You like Dark Souls, right? Well, guess what? You're gonna like this game. You like Fortnite, right? You're probably gonna like this game too, and that's probably like what these developers were thinking around that time. So hopefully their little quirks or this
Will work.
animation will work, because I mean that's why I'm gonna buy
Sometimes
Code Vein.
it does.
Yeah.
Sometimes it does.
Yeah, like that's why I'm gonna buy Code Vein, because I like the art style. So
And you like Souls games.
yeah, I like Souls games. So
Sold.
there you go.
Makes sense.
I'm sold.
Going back to PUBG, actually, something I lost my train of thought earlier, but going back to PUBG, there's a lot. They're in the news for updates right now a lot too, because they're testing Codename, what's it called? Savage map, which is a 4x4 map, which looks really cool. It's basically 8. All the other maps are 8x8 if you play PUBG. So the actions comes a lot sooner. They're saying that the weapon spawns are a little bit thicker in the outer rim of the map, because obviously it's half the size. So in a sense, it's speeding up the pace of PUBG, which I think is really good, because a lot of times if you decide to drop away super far out on the edge of the map, you're playing a walking simulator, which I've said so many times. Like,
Yeah.
PUBG sometimes turns into a walking simulator, and you get all this loot, and you walk to the middle, and you die. Like, yeah, it happens. But I think it's really cool they're introducing the super small map. But even cooler is they're introducing a new game mode, which I don't think I've told you guys about. It's in private servers right now, but it's called War, and it's essentially team deathmatch.
Right.
Which I think I really respect PUBG, because so many people are like, Fortnite's doing an amazing job updating this battle royale style, while PUBG is like, well, let's try out this more classic shooter style in our engine. Let's try out the team deathmatch where there's respawns to kind of, I think, break up the monotony of the battle royale. Because I mean, I've played PUBG for 6 hours straight, and then you're like, I am exhausted with this constant same thing.
Right.
Why? Rather you play a Call of Duty or something like that. There's multiple game modes. So I think it's awesome that PUBG is not copying Fortnite and not copying other developers, and saying let's think of the routes in order to entertain our player base.
Yeah.
The artwork
Awesome.
and style of PUBG 2 seems like it would be more suitable for that route also.
Exactly. Yeah,
You know
I
what I
think team deathmatch Fortnite would be a little weird.
Yeah. I mean, it would probably work out that like people would probably still play it.
Knowing
But-
knowing Epic, dude, Epic's like doing great.
Yeah.
That's a great developer.
I thought,
team
wait,
right now. They've always
Epic-
been. Yeah, it's Epic.
Really?
That's doing
Cliff
Fortnite.
Blazinski is back with Epic?
No, Epic Games is doing Fortnite.
Oh.
Sorry, yeah. Cliff Blazinski is doing
I don't know.
Radical Heights, which brings me to something I read today on Twitter. Is Cliff Blazinski is bashing Epic, as Epic is actually trying to hire his developers, because they're developing a competitor. They're developing another
Yeah.
third person battle royale game. So I guess Epic was hitting up his developers and his team and saying, come work for us, we'll pay you more money. And Cliff Blazinski went public and on Twitter and is saying, yo, fuck Epic. They're just trying to steal my developers.
That sucks, dude. It's like he branches off from them because he didn't work well with him to
Yeah.
try to be like pretty much be creative and do his own thing. And then they're just like, no,
Yeah, but
we're going to ruin your life.
yeah, that happens with like
That's
Everybody.
business, bro.
Yeah.
That's capitalism. That's America.
what Iga, the dude
don't know
who
who
made
that is.
Kazumane Igarashi,
Okay.
Toga Igarashi, Inafune, who made Mega Man, made Mighty Number 9. Like, he left and they tried to ruin it. Like, both of them. Like, they left and they tried to ruin him. Kojima
Yep.
left. They almost ruined him. And then he was like, I'm going to do my own thing. And that's just like a thing.
Telling you.
Especially
Hard to
if,
swallow
like,
Still Metal
pills,
Gear
Alec.
Solid.
Hard to swallow. I
Still
knew you were
Metal
coming
Gear
with
Solid.
All right,
Yeah.
go ahead. Go tell your theory, just real quick.
yeah,
Well,
go for it.
I mean, I ran across this video. It just came up out of nowhere on my feed for YouTube. It said, "Death Stranding is Metal Gear Solid Zero," and there's always been a bunch of like fan conspiracy theories that are made up, like compilation videos that
Chemtrails.
I've always
Flat Earth.
chemtrails, yeah, that I've always watched, and I always thought they were really cool because some of them were actually true, some of them weren't. Some of them were just entertaining. So part of it is just entertaining, but part of it too is just really, really cool when you connect the dots. I don't know, it's just really funny. But
So
basically, the gist of it is like remember how when Ground Zeroes and the Phantom Pain were initially announced, Shelby?
Yeah, totally.
Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes was announced as a Metal Gear Solid title. And then randomly out of nowhere, probably like 2 or 3 months afterwards, we get this random game trailer for some Game Award channel. I forget what it was on. We get a trailer for the Phantom Pain. No reason or no title in front of it. Just the Phantom Pain from Moby Dick Studios.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
showed that whale.
Yeah, just the whale. That was literally... And afterwards, like a day or two afterwards, people were compiling videos of like conspiracy theories saying this is part of Metal Gear Solid, because if you line up the letters to in between the title of the Phantom Pain, it clearly shows Metal Gear Solid. And they were just it was just really cool. So in this video, these 2 videos that I saw, it just was really funny and interesting that it was kind of like the same thing. It was like watching the same thing, but just like kind of like 4 years, 5 years later.
Yeah,
You know one thing?
Yeah, okay, you go first.
Sorry, I think I sent you a meme that said
Yeah.
hard to swallow
Yeah.
pills. The hard to swallow pills meme, and it said Kojima's done with
Metal Gear.
yeah, Kojima's done with Metal Gear. Yeah. Anyways, I don't think it's gonna be Metal Gear Zero. I think
Yeah.
It can't
it
be.
can't be legally, but I think it's gonna be a love letter to Metal Gear series. I think there's gonna be
Elements that are
elements
very-
in there that conspiracy, like not conspiracy, but hardcore fans can like, pick out and be like, oh, that's like an homage to this part of Metal Gear, and like, you know what I'm saying. So in a sense, it is not Metal Gear Solid Zero. It can't be legally. But
legally, yeah.
I think it will be Kojima's little love letter to the fan base,
Yeah.
and I think he almost has to do that.
Yeah.
In a sense of like a little bit, like just a little bit. Just a little love
Yeah.
letter to people like Alec, who is just a super hardcore.
Because I don't think he's done with. I don't think he was ever done with that. Personally, he was like, I want to. Because I think he wanted to remake the first Metal Gear. That's what his plans were.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, I get where you're coming from, and that's a really cool idea, but it definitely isn't going to be Metal Gear, and like he literally can't put the words Metal Gear
Yeah.
in his game. Like
Which sucks.
It's not gonna have
Legally,
anything
you
into
can't
that.
do it, yeah.
Yeah, but it totally can at the same time.
Yeah.
Inafune for Mighty Number 9, he was not allowed to give the characters like actual numbers, but instead he named them like Mighty Number 9, Mighty Number this. One of the most popular characters is Zero in the Mega Man series.
Yeah.
Mega Man X series. There's X and there's Zero. Mighty Number 9 is the main character of Mighty Number 9. His name is Beck. And then there's another character named Call. So he was throwing in an homage to his original character, Rock, which is Mega Man. And Rock's sister, or like other model character, was named Roll. Rock and Roll. Beck and Call. They both had animals or pets. There was a Rock and Rush. There's a rival character named Bass and Treble, who also had a dog. So they were just like little homages to that. In Mighty Number 9, there is Ray, which is Zero. She is Mighty Number 0, who looks exactly like Zero,
Nice.
who looks like a girl, but Ray is actually a female character and looks exactly like Zero, is made of a different model and everything. There is Mighty Number, 7 or 6, the sword one, Sergio. Looks exactly
Yeah.
like Proto
Oh,
Man.
he does. He does look like Proto Man.
He looks exactly
Yeah.
like Proto
Yeah.
Man. Which whose character name was Blues in Japan for Rock and Blues.
That's funny.
Looks exactly like Proto Man. Is basically Beck's older brother character and all that stuff. Like, yeah, Inafune has all these characters and all these little callbacks to his previous game and title and stuff like that. But due to legal reasons, he can't say that these are
his children.
his children, like these
children's.
characters. But people see that, people who are fans of the series,
Yeah.
like you or me or whatever, they see that and they're like, oh,
Thank you.
that's where he got that inspiration from. Thank you for doing that. But it has nothing to do with Mega Man.
So I think that's
it
exactly-
legally cannot.
I think you hit the nail on
Yeah.
the head. Is that
Yeah.
exactly is like with
Death
with
Stranding
Death
and Metal Gear
Stranding,
Solid.
Death Stranding.
we're gonna get a little love letter here and there from
Yeah.
Kojima,
An appreciation.
and appreciation, referencing Metal Gear Solid fans for coming over and sticking with them and saying, we're gonna accept you and your new studio and your new games, even though it's not
Yeah.
what I know. So
Yeah.
I'm excited either way.
I'm still.
So,
Yeah.
sorry about those hard to swallow
Yeah,
pills.
No, I know.
Sorry to flush
But
your
swallow them,
theory
you
down
most
the toilet
fucking
or
will.
or your
Swallow them, you will once you play Death Stranding.
Yeah,
I
no,
will.
Death Stranding's gonna be dope.
I
I'm,
can't wait
I'm
for
really
that game.
excited. I can't
Yeah.
wait for that. But yeah, it's not Metal Gear Zero. I'm sorry,
not.
sorry, all you theorists out there. It can't be legally.
It could
Sorry,
be.
the Earth's round. The
They will-
chemtrails aren't real.
They will sue him and they will rip that game off the shelves before it even hits GameStop.
horrible.
And GameStop gets them early. Look it up.
So sad.
um,
Anything else?
that's it for like headlines. You guys looking forward to playing anything? What are you guys playing?
Oh, I'm playing Mad Max because it was free.
Oh yeah, you're playing Mad Max.
Yeah, I
How's
was
Mad
like-
Max?
I was
That's
like, crap,
that's free.
What am
this
I
month.
playing?
Yeah, I've been playing that.
I heard good
for-
reviews. Got good reviews.
Yeah, I think I remember mentioned this a couple episodes ago, but yeah, it was in development prior to when the Mad Max Fury Road movie was released.
Yeah.
So it was
a
released
full-fledged
shortly
game.
afterwards. Yeah, so it's super cool. They put a lot of time, a lot of work into it. They have a really nice RPG upgrading system for your character as well as your weapons, your car. Really, really intriguing. The world is dope. It's like if you really liked Mad Max Fury Road and you're just like I really want to know what Gastown is like. Gastown is literally just barren wasteland, and then every now and then you just find gas. Yeah, it's kind of cool. You just find like oil pumps and you just oil stations, and you just gotta refill from there. But yeah, voice acting is really, really good. Max's character alone is dope. I really wish it was Tom Hardy.
Yeah, Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy as the actual Max, but either way, whoever did
It's expensive.
Yeah,
The
for sure it would be.
the thing is though.
Plus,
I
we didn't
bel-
really even hear him in the movie.
Yeah.
So what kind of
Granted.
game is it? Is it like third person?
Third person,
fighting, action,
Think about it as
car races?
Red Dead Redemption,
Okay, but with
Okay.
cars.
but with cars.
That's
Yeah.
cool. That
Yeah.
sounds fun.
So traveling, you gotta travel with your car from town to town, place to place, location to
Doing
location.
missions, side missions.
Yep, just like that. Initially, there is a little bit of a learning curve, just because like
How's the combat?
it's like Batman Arkham.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like people are about to attack you. Press triangle to like counter them, and then press
X to like hit 'em
square
hard,
to just
yeah.
hit them.
Yeah,
Yeah, a bunch of times. So
Square.
so it's like that, but it's still really cool. It's rewarding. It's a lot of fun. I enjoyed it a lot.
awesome.
Yeah.
Shelby, Monster Hunter.
Yeah, I've also, like I said, I've also been planning on getting back into JRPGs. Right now I was
Ni no
looking at,
Kuni?
yeah, I'm definitely gonna get Ni no Kuni too. I plan on getting Knights of Azure for this Friday the 13th sale. There is already a Knights of Azure 2 out, but I'm gonna get the first one just because I'm gonna be that guy who's like, I don't know what's happening I don't know what's happening. I gotta start from the beginning, and I usually do that. But I'm just really trying to get back into JRPGs. I've been playing a bit of Dissidia, and that game is dying because it came out alongside Dragon Ball FighterZ as well as Monster Hunter, and like those games blew sales predictions like crazy. Monster Hunter was talking about pushing out content depending on whether or not their fan base or the popularity of the game would pick up more, but 7.5 million copies sold within like the first 2 months of the game's release. Like, come on now. So now they are definitely encouraged to throw out more content out there. I know a lot of people are getting bored with the game who are 500 hours in, 500 plus
yeah,
hours.
we made a new friend who is.
Yeah, we actually made a new friend who we were streaming with the other night. And I actually had a conversation with him and his group about this in the past too. Lack of content is starting to become.
It's starting to creep up on Monster Hunter.
Starting to creep up on people, but it's like a lot of people don't understand it. One of the complaints is like, yeah, no, Monster Hunter has like hundreds of monsters in their game's history. It's just like their 7th game, but you're trying to take this weird polygon model and throw it into this huge detailed 3D game or like pseudo open world game. Like, you can't
It's
really,
just impossible to try to recreate
like
that.
the Devil Joe is the most amazing creature to me right now, just because first off he's in every single map.
Like technologically impressive.
Yeah, technologically impressive. Like, he's a bitch to kill, but like technologically impressive. He is like the most amazing creature because he has the most creature interactions right now. Blows my mind. Like, he'll and like if you kill a creature in front of him, he'll go and eat that creature. That's the thing. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I don't know if you've seen that.
I still haven't even seen one.
I've killed like
Don't worry. We'll pop your Devil Joe cherry.
I killed a Dodogama, and then like he was like, "Yo, food." I was like, "What?" He's gonna
awesome.
eat the Dodogama,
It's
and he
awesome.
picks up like a lot of the smaller creatures and he'll like throw them at you. He has turf wars with
What a dick.
not just Betelgeuse, but most of the apex predators and stuff like that. It's just I'm so excited to see more
What's
of those.
next?
Yeah, more of those things happen. I really want a water map. Like
I don't.
as much as I
Snow.
hate. As much as I hated
Snow would be dope.
water in Monster Hunter, I think it was Try or 3. I was still kind of like a water map in some aspect, only because there were a lot of like things that you could do with that now. I feel like there are a lot of things that you could do with it now.
Maybe a snow and lake map.
No, I would like just probably like strictly like a snow mountain kind of environment, like kind of like snow, and then kind of like what we have in the Wildspire, where it's just like rocky. At some point, like you have to climb higher and higher, kind of because
Yeah.
they did this in Monster Hunter 2. Like at first it was grasslands, and then the higher you climb, the more like it gets snow, and then you get to the top of the mountain, it's a blizzard. So you had to drink like a hot drink at the top, but if you jump down a few levels, you're good because you're in the warm area. So I would like that because that's how it is in real life. The higher you climb a
Yeah.
mountain, the colder it gets. The higher your altitude.
Harder
Breath
as
of the
the
Wild.
breathe,
Yeah.
stamina goes down.
Yeah, so that's like totally a thing. I'd be super excited for that. But this game has like unlimited potential right now. They can literally just create their own monsters if they want to, create a whole new island because we have boats. So that's the thing. Like we're just going to these different islands to go experience the new world environment. They already introduced a few new creatures in this game, and a lot of people like I haven't heard anybody say like this game sucks or it's terrible. It's just that it's a grind. The game is forever a grind, and that is
Definitely is.
Yeah, that is
Jesus.
and that is a pattern that we
Alec. It's funny how Alec's perception of how Monster Hunter is a grind is like, it's a grind, Jesus. But like, dude, you don't know a grind. Like, if you think Monster Hunter is a grind,
You know how many monsters I killed today?
Monster Hunter is not a grind. Wait till you play some free MMORPGs.
Oh
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
Yeah, no, it's
I mean, I feel like even what's the Maple Story is even grindier,
yeah.
or like even
I used to play Final Fantasy 14 hardcore. I retired.
yeah, dude, that game is not a grind.
Yeah.
Honestly,
me, it is.
Destiny's grindier. I think I think Destiny's grindier.
Yes,
than
but
Monster
they
Hunter.
did it the wrong way.
Yeah,
Like Monster
It's
Hunter,
like-
But they like
Monster
yeah,
Monster
they
Hunter
just-
did it in the right
grind.
way because they're like, rather than go out there and then you get like random engrams, you don't know what you're gonna get. You can go out there and kill a specific creature.
I want that.
Get specifically what you want to try and get,
So
and
I-
then you can
so
go
I
to the
kill
shop
that.
and be like, I want to make this.
Yeah.
What am I missing? I'm missing a gem. All right, let's go kill a gem, or let's go kill a creature for this specific gem, and hopefully get
what's
it.
that browser-based MMO we all played when we were kids? RuneScape.
RuneScape.
You
yeah.
ever grinded
I played RuneScape.
for a skill cape in
No, do you think I
RuneScape?
ever played
Yeah,
any
we were talking
RPG
about that. The
except
fire,
for KOTOR?
the fire cape.
You guys ever grinded for a skill cape in RuneScape? That's a grind.
No.
I never got it. So many fires.
I don't know, man.
So many fires.
It's my own
Yeah.
personal opinion. It's
I'm
a
just
grind to
kidding.
me just because I'm just
no,
like,
that's,
yo.
what I was saying. I'm not making fun of you.
I
I'm just
know.
commenting that it's interesting.
But
It's okay.
Don't
It's
you
not that-
fucking touch me.
It's not that bad.
yeah, but other than that, like I'm just trying to
yeah.
get more into solo play. I'm gonna play Nier Automata again. I might
Ooh.
do a let's play for that.
You have that downloaded, huh?
Yeah, I still have it downloaded. I haven't deleted
I
it
need
yet.
to play that. When
The
we
mu-
move
the
in together,
music
I'm
is
probably gonna
amazing.
play that.
I actually read an article about that the other day. Somebody was talking about like one of their favorite boss fights isn't even like the final boss fight or anything
It was a
like that.
Kotaku article. Yeah, I saw that.
It was like it's one of the earliest boss fights that you do in the entire game, and I was like, "That's so true. That's one of my favorite
It's
boss
just because
fights."
the music, right?
It's not just because of the music, but it's because of the story. Like, because like one of their patterns in the games is that you have to beat the game multiple times to get the true impact. Because when you fight the game, or when you play the game initially and you kill all the bosses, you're fighting it at face value. Like you don't understand the story. It's just like it's a creature. I'm gonna kill it. I'm going with my life. Next creature, kill that. Yada yada yada. Ending. Boom. And then when you get to the ending, obviously you're just like, fuck. All this led up to that.
Yeah.
So you play it again. Now you have like that thing in your head, that seed, and it's growing the more that you go back to this creature. You're just like, that's why they're pissed off. I killed their daughter. I didn't even realize it. This has nothing to do with like you don't actually kill somebody's daughter in the game. I'm just giving you an example.
Sure.
But like yeah, you're just like, oh man, that dolphin I killed earlier, that was its kid. Oh man, that's why it's pissed at me. That's why this random creature's over here chasing me. And you go on with the game again and stuff like that. Then now you get to see it from their point of view. And then like turns out it wasn't just like their daughter. It was like the daughter was going out getting food for like their sick little brother. And then like because you killed the daughter, you like now the little brother's gonna die. Like
Stuff like that.
Yeah, it's like more and more of the story gets like impacted on you and just slams you against the wall, and then you're just like, this is too much feels, and that's why they kind of just like throw it out to you in 4 different endings. But Nier Automata in particular actually has technically 27 endings, but most of them are gags. There are only like 5 real endings. 2 endings you unlock simultaneously. So
Yeah. Is that it for what you're looking forward to?
yeah,
Me, same stuff. I'm watching the Persona.
Sea of Thieves?
I'm watching. No, I'm done with that.
Ah.
I'm over that. I'm over Sea of Thieves. I think most
Sea of
people.
Thieves died.
I think most people are over Sea of Thieves. I mean, they released like this was like 2 weeks ago, but they released like what they're gonna update like plan, and I was not impressed by their update plan at all. It was nothing very major. Just like Destiny 2's update plan. They're saying they're making major changes. Who knows? Whatever. What I'm looking forward to playing is probably, since I'm watching the Persona 5 anime, I'm going to try to finish that before the anime. Oh no, that's a huge thing to undertake, so who knows. But
I believe in
God
you.
of War, that's really it right now. I think that's going to take me through the spring/summer lull. Maybe something else is coming out, but as of right now, I'll probably do that. So I think that's it for tonight, right guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, this was the Game Club meeting. Sorry for the short episode. It was a bit of a slow week for us. I'll be your host. I was your host. My name's Sergio.
This is Alec.
And you had Shelby.
And don't forget to check us out on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch at fan.addicts, fan_addicts. You can follow us. We also do I don't know.
He doesn't know what he's saying. He doesn't know where he is right now.
I was going to talk about the music club. But
We also do a podcast.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
yeah.
It's on
It's on iTunes.
It's on iTunes.
You're probably
it's
listening
on
to it.
most podcast apps. You can also find this video on YouTube.
Yeah.
Thank you. And
My
good
bad.
night.